For the residents of India's national capital, Delhi, the nightmare continues. All of us are still breathing the toxic air. Just to let you know, and with the data that we have today, Delhi is still at severe category, which is 410 as the air quality index. Let's take a look at other cities as well. Noida, which is our neighboring city in Uttar Pradesh, has about 350, which comes with very poor category of air quality. What about Ghaziabad? Again in Uttar Pradesh, 409, very poor. But this is just Uttar Pradesh. Let's go on the other side. Gurugram in Haryana, 385, again very poor air quality index. And all of this, remember, the data that has come every morning and that we are updating you. So the question is, the Supreme Court today has wrapped both the government at the centre and also in the states for not doing enough to tackle the horrific air pollution. So there have been some emergency provisions that have suddenly been announced by the government. Schools have been shut. Work from home have been suggested. Just remember, after the pandemic, all of that had resumed into a normal lifestyle. But again, the children are being told to go back to online classes. Not just that, at this point, trucks carrying essential goods with restrictions only will be allowed in Delhi. Take a look now at what are the emergency provisions that have been permitted, but for an annual affair that has been choking our North Indian cities. Take a look at this special report today. Entry of non-essential vehicles banned. Schools and colleges shut till next order. 100% work from home for Delhi government staff. No construction or demolition activity. Additional 1,000 CNG buses. 372 tankers to sprinkle water. Gas chamber, Delhi's desperate move to fight the big choke. The Delhi government forced to up its pollution fight. After centre's proposal and a severe rap from the Supreme Court to NCR states.
एसेंशियल सर्विस को छोड़ करके जो गाड़ियां दिल्ली में एंटर करती हैं उनको बंद करने का निर्देश दे दिया गया है। पुलिस विभाग और ट्रांसपोर्ट मिल करके इसको इंश्योर करेगा। दिल्ली के अंदर पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट को बढ़ाने के लिए 1000 प्राइवेट सीएनजी बसों को हायर करने की प्रक्रिया कल से शुरू की जाएगी, जिससे 1000 अतिरिक्त बसें जो प्राइवेट बसें हायर करके हम सड़क पर उतारेंगे, जिससे लोग पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट का अधिक से अधिक उपयोग करें।
The move came after the Supreme Court fumed at the governance apathy and the passing of the buck, blaming the centre and states for little or no action, wrapping them for waiting for the weather to improve and the smog to clear itself, tearing the Delhi government for blaming the stubble burning by the farmers for the air emergency.
Another year and the same questions being raised by the apex court. Why is it that the government, that the bureaucracy is waiting for court orders to take any action with regard to air pollution in Delhi NCR?
The stringent rap from the Supreme Court has sparked a furious political blame game. The Aam Aadmi Party stuck to its stand, blaming the stubble fire, while the BJP claimed Kejriwal government spent money for pollution fight on giving political advertisement instead.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने पिछली बार भी और आज भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा, सुप्रीम कोर्ट आहत हुई और सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने कहा ये जो टोपी ट्रांसफर का काम है ये बंद करिए। तो स्वाभाविक है इस विषय पे चर्चा होनी चाहिए कि कितनी आमदनी हुई, कितना पैसा प्रदूषण पे खर्च हुआ, पराली पे कितना पैसा खर्च हुआ और कितना इनके एडवर्टाइजमेंट पे खर्च हुआ। इस पर चिंता होना चाहिए क्योंकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट भी इसको लेकर चिंतित है।
दिल्ली सरकार ने समाधान निकाला है। केंद्रीय पर्यावरण मंत्री को डर किस बात का लग रहा है? दिवाली के अगले दिन से चिट्ठी पर चिट्ठी हम लिख रहे हैं कि मीटिंग करिए, बात करिए, समाधान निकालिए। केंद्रीय पर्यावरण मंत्री मीटिंग क्यों नहीं बुला रहे? केंद्र सरकार मीटिंग बुलाने से क्यों डर रही है? बैठ के बात करने से होगा, समाधान तब निकलेगा, केवल प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करने से नहीं होगा।
Toxic smog continues to engulf the national capital region. The air quality remains in very poor category, but inching closer to being severe.
जो इंटेंस वर्कआउट है जैसे साइकिलिंग और रनिंग, उसमें इशू होते हैं। जिस इंटेंसिटी से हम पहले कर पाते थे उस इंटेंसिटी से अब नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेन पड़ता है।
जो सांस के मरीज है उनको ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम हो रही है और जो यंग जनरेशन है उनको भी थोड़ी सांस रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही है हमें। मैं रोज़ सुबह 5:30 बजे पार्क में जाके आता हूँ, जिससे मुझे काफ़ी बेटर फील हो रहा है कि जो पोल्यूशन का लेवल है जो मॉर्निंग में रहता है वो बहुत ही कम रहता है।
Will the latest pollution fight save Delhi's lungs? Or will they prove too little, too late? With Anisha Mathur in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today. Anisha Mathur is our legal correspondent and is also a Delhi resident breathing that same toxic air now. Anisha, yes, these emergency steps were needed. That is what we had been asking for, reporting about. But we can also again think of the damage already done. So how has the Supreme Court order and literally asking the governments to take action? What are the fresh announcements? But eventually my big question to you will be, how is that toxic air still on the field that you go out on report on every day?
Well, it's a very simple thing. The air is continuing to remain on the upper side of very poor to severe categories, and every single day that anyone goes out of their houses, takes a deep breath, even opening a window, it means that we are being exposed to toxic air. And with the Supreme Court really saying that we are tired of passing orders every year. This is an annual issue. You know which are the months where air pollution is a problem. So why haven't you taken a decision? One thing that the court has said very clearly is that it is extremely unfortunate that every single time we have to have a special bench hearing and pass orders. When there are these graded action plan is in place, when there is knowledge that vehicular pollution, industrial pollution, construction dust, etc., is something that stays in the air. When it is known that farmers need help financially and policy-wise for them to stop burning crop stubble. So why is it that none of the governments have taken action? And that is exactly what the court has said, that stop waiting for us to pass orders. It is for the executive to take action. Please do not wait for the
Absolutely. And I can only think of now the construction that has been restricted, the travel, the work from home, children's education again disrupted. For what? When this was an annual expected affair for the governments to tackle with, a question that we will continue to put forth to our politicians. But apart from that, what is it that you can do at an individual level to save yourself? We've spoken to some experts, and here are the do's and don'ts that you can do. Take special care of children who have developing lungs, remember, elderly, who have weak respiratory systems, and specifically people with asthma or other issues, ensure that they are taken care of first. Avoid going out when the air quality index is high, if you can check. Of course, it is easier said than done. Many of us do have to venture out, but avoid as much as possible and keep your windows and doors closed, especially at the time you can see a thick smog right outside your home. But of course, when you do go out, wear a 3-ply surgical or N95 mask. Many of us already have it since the COVID pandemic. Continue to wear that. Drink plenty of water. That does help the body, specifically when you're surrounded with smoke around you. Again, increase vegetables and fruits in the diet. All of this has been referred to us by the experts from different fields on how you can protect yourself. So these are some of the issues that you can avoid: smoking or indoor smoke, and restrict as much as possible. And we'll update you if the recent restrictions have made any difference at all.